Hey everyone, it's Jay, and I'm just checking back in with you again. Today is Sunday, May 3rd, 2014, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking. I tend to get a little long-winded as it is, but the reason I'm just touching base with you today is I wanted to let you know I finally finished the video I started talking about 6 months ago, so that's coming up. I just wanted to do a quick little introduction to that. For those of you who don't know me, I have a YouTube channel called UCANDPSC, and it's basically a channel that I started about a year and a half ago now. Before I had my colon removed due to ulcerative colitis. I had had that for 17 years. So about 6 months ago, I started talking about putting together a video where I wanted to accomplish two things. One was to sort of pay tribute to some of the people that I've met on this journey through my YouTube channel, as well as those people that I had talked to before I had my surgery who were sort of an inspiration and helped me realize that this was not the end of the world to have this done, even though it felt like it while I was going through it. But number two, in relation to the video, I wanted to provide a source of inspiration for others who may be forced to go down this path or choosing to go down this path because of ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. So I'm really excited to finally have this video done. I'm not a super tech wizard, so it's taken quite a bit of time to edit everything and get people's stories together and their pictures. And I included music because I'm a huge music person, so music, of course, was very important to create the emotions to go along with the different people's stories. But one of the big things about the video is that everyone in it is so different. I just finished watching it again, and obviously there's men, there's women, but there's older, there's younger, there's people that were forced into having some type of their digestive system removed, whether it was a part of their colon or their entire colon. There were people that chose to have it done because they had, if you want to say the luxury, they had the chance to process things a little bit more slowly and make a decision if it was better for them to have surgery. Like I said, and there were those who life circumstances forced them to have it done. There's those who have temporary ostomies, and those who have permanent. And again, whether it was a choice or they were forced down one of those roads. And as I said, all different ages in there too. And there's men, there's women, there's single people, there's married people, there's parents. So I really couldn't think of a better cross section in there to cover all the different aspects of these two diseases and the surgical options and effects that you can have. So all of these people in the video have what I would say are successful outcomes with surgery. But success is different to each of us. Some people only want one outcome, and if they can't have that outcome, surgery is not an option for them, and that's fine. Surgery is risky. You don't know what the outcome can be, and so only you know what you're willing to live with and not live with. And that's fine, whatever the choice is, because it's up to you and it's your life. The other big thing about this video is there's obviously no music out there specifically for ostomies and colectomies and things like that, which is probably a good thing. But I really have used music to help me when I was in the decision-making process, when I was going through the process, and still now even after. I feel like I'm so far removed from the ulcerative colitis disease and having the ostomy. Not that I've forgotten about it, but it seems like it's been years ago, and it was only a year and a half ago, but there's still certain songs or music that will take me right back to there, and I remember exactly what those feelings were like. So I found some songs that I think are very relevant, even though they're not specific to the diseases in the surgical process. And they're pretty current songs also. But to just give you a little hint, if you will, of some of these songs and the feelings that I'm hoping people will think about while you're reading these people's stories and seeing the pictures of them. Obviously, one of the things is you're feeling alone a lot when you're going through this process, but finding comfort in all the other people like us that are out there. Another focus is realizing that other people like myself, like the people in this video, have already run this race. We've been down this road, so you can benefit a little bit from that experience and that knowledge, and hopefully it'll make your journey a little bit easier. And allowing yourself to say that yes, sometimes managing all of this is a bitch. Life just is that way, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you're just forced to have to deal with it. And it's okay to say that it's a bitch to deal with all of this. And then another focus is realizing that you can be overwhelmed by the fear of the unknown, but sometimes you just have to breathe and just let it all go, because you can only bang your head against a wall for so long. Another focus of the music is that you might be mentally stressed out and wishing that you could just go to sleep and have someone wake you up when it's all over, because it would be much easier to get through it that way. Unfortunately, that's not realistic, but it's nice to think about that sometimes. And then realizing that after all the research, after all the talking, after all the discussions, after all the tears, sometimes there's just nothing left to say. It doesn't mean you're giving up on anything, but you're just tired of talking about it. And as someone once told me, sometimes you just have to jump and build your wings on the way down, no matter what's going to happen. You just have to do it. And then finally, realizing that each of us, inside of us, have an internal fire, a burning, a desire, our drive that will keep us going and get us through things. And we each have it. Sometimes we maybe just not have tapped into it, but it's there. And so the final song in this video is called Burn, and just realizing that you have to let that fire inside you burn to help get you through, because it can get you through. So I hope you enjoy the video and realize that all the different lives you're going to see are people that have been through this process and have come out on the other side. So thanks again for watching, and like I said, I hope you enjoy it.